Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all ladies and gentlemen. I won't pronounce, or I won't, Sabrina just now has introduced the topic of my study. Okay, so I won't say it again because it's a mouthful. I'll start my presentation with this article that I've cited from the Brunei Times, just because it will match my background here. Okay. Actually, there's a thing that I would like to raise. Okay, this is the article for the recent or currently ongoing legislative council meeting, where Datuk Paduka Haji Muhammad Yunus have questioned whether the Temburong River is being considered as a source of hydroelectricity. I believe what is referred to by Datuk Paduka Haji Muhammad Yunus is very relevant to my study. It is the 12.9 megawatts hydroelectricity hydroelectric power station that was found to be feasible in 1994. However, the Yang Berhormat Pihin, the Energy Minister, responded that due to limited conditions and we don't have rivers that are wide and long enough, it is not focused on. Well, I totally agree with what Yang Berhormat Pihin stated. We do have limitations, and we don't have rivers that are wide and long enough to power the whole nation. However, I believe if we realize the 12.9 megawatts hydroelectric power station, it will be enough to serve Temburong demand. Not only, I also believe that it will also deliver several benefits. Firstly, we can conserve our fossil fuel, which is diesel, which is currently being used to generate electricity in Temburong. We could also contribute to the country's emission savings. And also, because the capacity of this hydroelectric power station is 12.9, and if it will only serve the Temburong demand, there will be an excess. And if this excess is utilized properly, we could also achieve further savings. Let's have a look at the current power generation in Temburong. Temburong is currently powered by an isolated grid at 11 kilovolt. In other words, it is not connected to the main grid. It is powered by 3 megawatt diesel generators. The fuel for these generators are transported in by barge, and the cost for this fuel is 39 cents per liter, which is subsidized. The population as of 2007 is only 9,000 people, and the district demand is ranging from 1.2 to 5.9 megawatts. Okay, so with the current generation in Temburong, the issues is that it depends heavily on fossil fuel. It will involve in carbon emissions, and since it uses the finite fossil fuel, there will be a sustainability issue. Okay, a brief introduction on the feasible hydroelectric power station. Okay, according to a study made by SNC Lanvelin, contracted by the government, 12.9 megawatt is feasible. and the location is along Temburong district, Temburong River, and due to its capacity, there will be an excess power ranging from 7 to 11 megawatts. So my study, which I've done 2 years ago, okay, will be looking at possibility of producing hydrogen by electrolysis using this excess power. This is the approximate location of the proposed dam site. Okay. So initially, during the initial stage of my study, I did some literature review, and this is amongst the findings. If hydrogen is produced by using renewable energy, electricity from a renewable energy, it is considered as clean hydrogen. The hydrogen price, if it is derived from excess energy, the price will be very competitive even to the current method of production, which is reforming of natural gas. Hydrogen production rate using the excess power can be estimated from 150 to 160 kilogram per hour. This is the theoretical calculation. And constant production rate are preferred for future in case we want to liquefy this hydrogen produced. Okay, and also from the literature, I managed to identify one possible system layout. Okay, this is the Temburong. So this is the proposed system layout. This is the Temburong district demand. Okay, will be served by the 12.9 megawatt hydroelectric power station, and the excess power will be used to drive the hydrogen generation unit, which involve in the use of electrolyzer, together with the water treatment unit, and hopefully we'll get high purity hydrogen.